Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. Welcome to my YouTube video. This is the home of the 5-minute or less video. I don't tell you anything you don't need to know. The purpose of these videos are to be educational and informative and tell you what an IRS agent thinks or what an IRS agent may do. My head is never straight on these damn things. Guess my head's like sideways or something when I walk. Anyway, I've worked at IRS for over a decade. I've been in private practice for 4 decades. I've been doing this, for 50 years, and I am a national expert on IRS resolution. I am available for consultation and representation. Anyway, today I want to talk to you about, can you prepare your own tax return from IRS transcripts? And the answer is yes, you can. Matter of fact, this just came from a YouTuber who asked me. I'm going to let them know I put this on there for them, but yeah, you can. Many people haven't filed in years, believe it or not. When half the calls that I get at my office are for people who haven't filed in over 6 years. Some never, some 20 years, 30 years, 10 years. Most of my calls are for people way, way behind in filing it. They're afraid to get back in the system, and you don't need to be afraid to get back in the system. You just don't. Unless you're a true criminal with money laundering and all sorts of criminal crimes, and you're not going to be listening to my YouTube. If you are, you're going to be hiding in some hole like an ostrich burying their head. But for the most people, you can go ahead and prepare your tax return from transcripts. You can. You've got to make sure that tax return is right. You may have some other income we don't know about or IRS does not know about. So how do you go ahead and get your tax transcripts to prepare your return? You go to irs.gov and you pull up Get My Tax Transcripts. There's 4 different type of transcripts. The account history will tell you, or history of account, one of the two, will tell you the last time they have you on file and what your official last 6-year records look like. If you want your wages of income, you can pull those up and then we'll have all your tax returns, all your tax information, W-2s, 1099s, and third-party information sent to go ahead and prepare your return on those tax transcripts. And yeah, you can prepare your return from there. Now, I should say that's a starting place. I don't know if you've got cash or you've had other, or you may have expenses against that, but it is a good starting point. Many people prepare their tax return from that. But to definitively say, can I do this? Is that good enough? You got to remember this. You have to file an accurate tax return. If that's all your income, yes. But did you have expenses against that? So you got to remember, if you want to reduce your income, you got to show expenses on that 1040. But if you've never filed and you want to do it for free, pull those tax transcripts. That's a great place to start. And for about half the people listening, those will probably be the exact way to prepare your returns, because you may not have other expenses. Anyway, by the way, if you give me a subscription, I'd really love that. Thank you very much. I'm here to answer your questions. You need representation, consultation, leave me a comment. Most of my YouTubes come from you to let me know what you want. Thank you.